Imagine waking up every single day to a world where every investor, every trader, every professional with capital in their hands acts exactly the same way, where the same stocks are bought, the same strategies are copied, and the herd moves as one. A world not of unique ideas nor bold moves, but a perfect copy-paste of yesterday's winner, repeated endlessly until the air itself feels stale, feels familiar, right? It's exhausting just to think about it, because deep down, you know that's exactly where so many are trapped, playing a game that's rigged by sheer sameness. This isn't some abstract warning. It's happening right now, everywhere. The same few ETFs are loaded to the brim, popular safe picks become crowded trades, and the market's pulse slows not because conditions got better, but because everyone is choking on the same old ideas. That suffocating feeling, it's real. It's the feeling that no matter how smart or skilled you are, the chance to truly win, like revolutionize, dominate, break the system, is slipping through your fingers. Because when everyone runs the same play, no play exists that's actually winning. It's heartbreaking to watch brilliance waste away, drowned in the noise of copycats, the crowd chasing the latest meme stock or buzzword strategy. The pain? You feel it if you've ever been stuck in a fund or portfolio that just can't break out. If you've lost nights sweating over how to leap ahead while everyone else seems to run in place. It's the feeling that the system was never built for someone like you, the thinker, the rebel, the one who senses deep inside that comfort zones are cages and that true freedom comes only from breaking free, from questioning everything, from refusing to bow to trends or groupthink. But here's the brutal truth that no one will tell you. Following the crowd is not just unoriginal, it's poisonous. It dilutes your power. It turns exceptional opportunities into crowded traps. When everyone invests the same way, the market stops being a battlefield for ideas and turns into a battlefield for luck. Suddenly, the edge you thought you had vanishes, swept away by waves of identical behavior. Risk hides underneath. It's not obvious risk. No, that's the sneaky part. It's risk that sneaks in because the market becomes fragile, prone to crashes, because too many are tangled in the same bet, poking and shaking the foundations without realizing how thin the ice underneath really is. You might think, well, if everyone is doing it, it must be right. That comfort zone wrapped in the glow of safety. But history is littered with those who trusted the crowd only to be burned the hardest when that crowd turned on itself. The crisis after the bubble bursts isn't a matter of if, it's when. And here's the kicker. When the dust settles, the real winners aren't those who followed the herd, but those rare few who dared to step away, who dared to think differently, to build differently, to invest differently. So the real question is, how do you break free from this mass hypnosis? How do you stop being a passenger on the bus of collective delusion and become a driver of your own destiny? Because the truth is, the power isn't in following the masses. It's in reclaiming your sovereignty over your money, your ideas, your choices. First, remember this. Your will is your weapon. You can't win by playing by everyone else's rules. It's not arrogant. It's not reckless. It's essential. True investment power belongs to those who question everything relentlessly. Why are you investing in that stock, that fund, that sector? What story does the market not see that you do? What insights are buried under the noise because the crowd is too busy focusing on the obvious? This is the place to start peeling back the layers, to dig under the surface. Critical thinking has become the most undervalued skill in investing today. Everyone repeats the same catchphrases, clings to the same numbers, trusts the same algorithms. But money, real money, transformative money, is made by those disciplined enough to ask the uncomfortable questions, to look where others won't, to reject consensus even when it's screaming like an oracle. Because consensus isn't safety, it's mass mediocrity. It's the path to being just another face in the crowd. Next, embrace transformation, not incremental steps that others applaud. No, real transformation means redefining what your reality looks like. It means tossing out old rules that no longer serve you, the outdated models, the tried and trusted methods that are actually traps designed to keep you compliant and boring. Transformation is messy, it's uncertain, but it's where true freedom lives. It's where your portfolio stops being a copy of the market and becomes a reflection of your unique vision. your unrelenting hunger to do more than survive, but to thrive in ways no one else can imagine. And here's the subtlety most miss. This transformation can't happen alone. Connection isn't about following the masses. It's about finding the few, the rare, the exceptional, the firebrands who don't just tolerate difference but celebrate it fiercely. Investing with the crowd is like swimming with the current. You go where everyone else goes. But building relationships with those who question, challenge, and amplify your radical thinking? That's like channeling a powerful undercurrent, one that can pull you forward at speeds you never thought possible. The world might tell you to blend in. It sells you comfort and conformity wrapped up as freedom. But real freedom? It's in becoming sovereign. It's in choosing who you align with, in being ruthless about protecting your time, your ideas, your capital. This means saying no to the popular picks, the safe diversifications, the automated trends. It means patience. Because the long game is where real eternity favors the bold, not the impatient. Here's where it gets even more intense. If you stay glued to the patterns everyone else uses, you're not just limiting your upside. You're playing into a system that actively hides true opportunity from you. The greatest industries, breakthroughs, niche markets, they don't suddenly explode and become mainstream because a million hands touch them. They do so because a rare few take the risks early, understand the nuances, and move before others catch on. By investing like the masses, you snatch defeat from the jaws of potential victory before you even see it coming. The truth is, investing isn't just about money. It's a mirror of how free you are in life. When you replicate the same moves, you're imprisoned in a borrowed life, one dictated by the scripts of others who have no skin in your game. They don't know your dreams, your fears, your potential. You were never meant to follow. You were meant to lead, to create, to burn bright rather than blend dimly. So how do you reclaim that power? Start by declaring war on the illusion of safety. Acknowledge the freedom offered by the system is paid for with your fire, your originality, your courage. Step away from the crowd. Reject the comfortable lies that offer security, but bury your growth. Hunt for investments that aren't popular, but have real disruptive potential, the ones the crowd dismisses because they don't fit their neat little models. Become a relentless student of change, not tradition. Watch for shifts in technology, society, culture, before the crowd does. Study real innovation, real transformation. Learn about the industries evolving quietly in the shadows, the startups solving problems no one else sees, the entire ecosystems building the future while everyone else chases the past. Invest in people, not just products. Seek those founders and leaders who don't just want to play the game but want to change it. The ones who refuse to be boxed in by conventions. Find networks, rare and autonomous, where pioneers gather, not to follow mandates but to ignite revolutions. Align yourself with the few who share your fire, who burn as fiercely as you do, who think beyond borders, politics, and old divides. Finally, cultivate ruthless patience, because the true market winners don't win overnight. They build brick by brick, idea by idea, connection by connection. The system rushes the crowd toward quick fixes, instant gratification. But real wealth, real influence, demands an eternity mindset. It's the long game that stars reward, not the sprint of the uninspired. The moment to break free from mass conformity is now. The day to become sovereign isn't somewhere down the line. It's today, this second. Because if investing is a battlefield, then conformity is the enemy within. The safe, easy path is the trap that steals your future. The freedom you crave demands more than ticking boxes. It demands thinking fiercely, acting boldly, and moving quietly with purpose. The rare few understand that real investing is not about consensus. It's about creating the future by rewriting the rules no one dared to challenge. It's about unshackling your mind from the chains of herd thinking and stepping fully into the fire of your unique potential. This is not for everyone. Comfortable investors, critics of the different, thinkers who fear disapproval. This path will challenge you, make you doubt, shake the foundations of what you thought was success. But for those who hear that quiet scream inside, the one telling you there's more than this, there's a terrain of possibility beyond the noise, this is your moment. Because when everyone starts investing the same way, the market becomes a mirror, showing only one reflection: sameness. But when you break the pattern, when you embrace your individual will, question the obvious, and build rare connections, you shatter that mirror and create a new world. A world where your money works for you, your choices define you, and your future is truly yours. So stop following. Start becoming.